Hello. So, three principles. Where are you now in your thinking? Well, I'm in a primary school at the moment. I'm just about to meet with the leadership team to talk to them about state of mind, and I can hear children's voices on the playground, and there are footsteps going by, and this is one of my favourite places in the world, even after all this time. So, state of mind. I've come to the school today because this school is so open to explore the three principles, and the leadership team that have been flown in by the local authority to support them are also open to the three principles. So I've got a really cool job today to share state of mind and how that impacts on performance variables, because they're very much under scrutiny about performance variables at the moment. They have Ofsted, which is the UK School Inspection Service. They've got quite a lot of accountability there because in the last school inspection they didn't quite meet all of the criteria, and that's because they changed the criteria at that time. And we know that feeling in education, don't we? Moving the goalposts, recreating something, trying to patch it and fix it, and that political agenda. But that's not why we're here today. So state of mind in school, state of mind in education, state of mind in the classroom. Keeping a clear state of mind. That's about resilience, isn't it? Keeping a clear state of mind. So what is a state of mind? Well, a state of mind, the way our mind is, just reflects the quality of our thinking in that moment. And as our thinking fluctuates constantly throughout the day, because we have those 60,000 or more thoughts coming through our mind, as our thinking fluctuates, then so our performance will. But if we've got an understanding of that happening, a little bit like if we suddenly understand about all the controls on a computer, or how to drive an automatic car, if we've got an understanding of what it's about, then we have clarity, don't we? We have clarity, and we can access those mental resources that are available to us when we're in that very neutral place, that neutral state of mind. Well, there's some nervous people in school today because they're here for interviews, and it made me smile because that's the time when our thinking goes really crazy, isn't it? And it goes into overthinking and overwhelm, and it almost feels like the door closes on clarity. It's not true. It just gets piled up with thinking. And that's what's happening in this school, because the team that's moved in to support them have kind of reached some areas of difficulty, and that is that some key members of staff of the leadership team are not available at this point in time. So there's been an awful lot of realignment of people stepping up to their new position, people beginning again. And on top of that, it's the time of year in the UK where children are coming back to school, and there's a tension and a feeling of pressure because there's a half a term, there's this set amount of time where children have to achieve a certain level. And as I said, the local authority or the education board and the external school inspection are monitoring this school very closely. So there's a lot of thinking going on at this point in time about performance, and there's a little bit of this going on, the sands of time running out. And so what I want to do today is to remind them about the three principles in school, and to remind them about returning to a clarity, to maintain that resilience, to keep that access to good communication, clear decision making, being present at meetings, to keep all of that uppermost, when there are lots of external people clamouring for their attention, giving them advice, telling them which way to do it. And it couldn't have come at a better time, really, because of this, because of the factors that are happening in the school at the moment, where the leadership team have all kind of moved up one and are all in acting positions and haven't been there before. And so this is a very new experience, and they are managing their thinking really well under the circumstances, and I'm delighted about that. So this is just a practical example, a real life example of the 3 principles at work in school. Because, you know, if that leadership team have clarity and have a fairly neutral, good understanding of their state of mind at this point in time, that's going to impact on the rest of the staff, isn't it? You know, and maybe I can come and work with the rest of the staff and remind them, you know, that at times of great change and maybe some challenges in education, we can still be resilient. We can still have that clarity of mind. We can still have that peace and that better way to be, that greater understanding of how the mind works. And, you know, then we can kind of slow down this feeling. We can just be present to ourselves, and we will see the details better, and we'll know what to do next, because we'll be in touch with our own innate resilience, our own wisdom, our own well-being. Maybe I'll keep you posted. I'm looking forward to today. The 3 principles in school in reality.